Hi everyone. An object moves in the plane so that its position is given by e to the power of t cosine of t, comma, e to the power of t sine of t. We're going to find the value of t when the speed of the object is square root of 2 times e squared. So the first thing we're going to do is let x, this is like your ordered pair, so we're going to let x, y. So we're going to let x equal e to the power of t times cosine of t, and y equal e to the power of t sine of t. And then we're going to differentiate our x with respect to t. So our x is going to be, I'll just put x here. That's going to equal, when you differentiate with respect to t, our x is e to the power of t cosine of t. Now, that's going to equal e to the power of t times cosine of t using the product rule, and then the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So I'm going to write negative e to the power of t sine of t. That's going to equal e to the power of t, if you factor it out, cosine of t minus sine of t. All right, and now we'll do the same thing for y. So we're going to differentiate with respect to t, or y. So we're differentiating with respect to t, or e to the power of t sine of t. All right, so you do the same thing, copy down your, you take the derivative of e to the power of t, that gives you e to the power of t times sine of t, and then we're going to have plus e to the power of t times the derivative of sine of t, which is cosine of t, and then we do the same thing. We're going to factor out e to the power of t, and you're going to get sine of t plus cosine of t. And your velocity of t is going to equal, now your derivative of x with respect to t, comma, derivative of y with respect to t. Okay, so I just took the derivatives of those, and now I'm writing it. That is your velocity of t. Now we're going to have to take the distance, because your speed is going to be the absolute value of v of t. And that's going to equal the square root of dx divided by dt squared plus dy divided by dt squared. All right, so let's write that out. That's going to give us, let's start it here, equals the square root, and we're just using substitution now, e to the power of t times cosine of t minus sine of t, and that's going to be squared, and then we do it again with the other one, plus e to the power of t. I'm going to squeeze this in here, sine of t plus cosine of t, and then that's all going to be squared. So let me rewrite this out. So basically what I'm going to do is factor out e to the power of t, and write this, square my e to the power of t. So then you can see it a little better. So it's going to be the square root, and let's see, e to the power of 2t, and then we have cosine of t minus sine of t squared, plus e to the power of 2t. And I know you couldn't see it here, but that was that square there. Sine of t plus cosine of t squared. All right, from here, let's go ahead and expand this. So this is going to give you, I'm going to write a little smaller so I can get it all in. e to the power of 2t, and this piece here is going to be cosine squared of t minus 2 sine of t cosine of t plus sine of squared of t. I think I'll split this up a little. Plus, and I'm going to have to bring it down. This is just really long. E to the power of 2t times, I'll move this down here. This is all square root. So we're going to have e to the power of 2t plus, and I'm just expanding this, sine squared of t plus 2 sine cosine of t plus cosine squared of t. All right, now what happens is these two will give you 1, and these two are going to cancel out. So basically what we have now is this is going to equal, if I do all of that, I'm going to get e to the power of 2t, and this equals 1. So I'll just do 1 minus 2 sine of t cosine of t, and then we're going to have the same thing plus e to the power of 2t, 1 plus 2 sine of t cosine of t. Now, like I said before, and I didn't want to skip that step, but you can cancel these two out. So now we just add these ones, and you're going to get this equals square root of 2 e to the power of 2t. This is going to give you, when you can take the square root of 2 and times the square root of e to the power of 2t. This is going to give you equals square root of 2 e to the power of t. Now, we want to find the value of t, and the speed is square root of 2e squared. So t equals 2. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.